Welcome back, Whiskey Neck Pour, you stupid. We're finally at 100, baby! Welcome back, Whiskey Neck Pour fam. Today, we finally did it. We proved our family wrong, and we got 100 subscribers, baby.
What, Mom and Dad told you we'd never make it this far?
Yep. And here we are, baby. We're broke, we got bottles, and we got 100 subscribers.
So, first of all, we want to thank everybody who is subscribed. I know 100 subscribers isn't a lot, but honestly, like, kind of never really thought this would even make it this far. Really. Not that it's really all that far.
We're pretty much YouTube famous.
Pretty much.
Yeah. When YouTube wants to send their plaque out, we'll put it on the back wall.
Yeah. That would be kind of cool if they would send one out for 100, but they don't do that.
Man, not a lot of people get there. So. Hey, but seriously, we appreciate it. For our 100th, we really want to do something special. So we were lucky enough to win this in a lottery here in Virginia. But we actually won a really cool bottle. One that, honestly, I don't know if I would ever pay secondary for. But I'm certainly glad that we have the chance to actually review this and try this. This is special. This is part of the BTAC lineup. Mm-hmm. Thomas H. Hardy, man.
Handy. Thomas H. Handy. Yeah. So here's the thing. This is actually our second BTAC lineup bottle, and I never thought we would have had one, let alone two.
Coming for the third.
Yeah. I think if we can get our hands on the third one, that would be pretty dope. But they're hard to find. They're expensive too. But we're gonna go ahead and get the neck pour done on this one. While John's doing that, a little bit of information about this bottle. It is named after the first bartender in the New Orleans area who used Sazerac for the Sazerac cocktail. So that's kind of where this bottle gets its name from. Not a ton of information on the age statement other than nothing less than 6 years.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be one of the better sort of rye expressions that's out there. I know in 2020 the Thomas Handy bottle actually won double gold at the San Francisco Awards, whatever that thing's called.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of hype around this bottle with it being part of the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection.
Initially when we first got to try this, I was really shocked by it.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping this kind of lives up to like what I tasted when I first tried this.
Yeah, give yourself a little bit more. I can't be the only one drinking all this much. There we go.
It's like $10 right there, man.
So this is uncut, unfiltered. It's bottled
straight out of the barrel.
Pretty much straight out of the barrel, like they used to do it. So color on it is actually a lot darker than I would have anticipated. It's pretty viscous. It's kind of not syrupy, but it's got a little bit of weight to it when you swirl it in the glass.
Yeah. The smell though.
Yeah.
So it's just incredible. Honestly, this is incredible smell.
So it's on the nose. I'm getting it's kind of musty, but not like in a bad way.
Good must.
Like there's a decent amount of age on it. I know it says no less than 6 years, but I'm thinking that probably what was in here is a little older than that.
It's just like
some good fruity notes on it too.
Man, like I just get like such a pleasant grandma's caramel from it. Like if I'm at Granny's house and she got some caramel candies laying around, this is what I think of.
It's spicy. Ooh!
All I can say is, if you have an opportunity to try this at a bar or something, man, like, I mean, the one thing that, like, we've learned doing our TikTok channel with blind taste testing is the label isn't everything.
Yeah.
There's been some heavy hitters that have been taken down by some cheaper pours. Man, I just don't see it. I really think, this bottle is just really something special. I really do. This to me is like, it's gonna say it, the dreaded words, worth the secondary price.
What is the secondary on this? Because I don't actually know.
700-800.
I don't think that there's any whiskey that's worth that much money.
And I feel a little different about this one.
I think for me, so this is a good pour. On the palate, it's got a lot of spice. I'm having I guess for me, I don't think that this is necessarily worth that price point. At retail, at $100, sure, absolutely. Because it's a cool bottle. It's part of a pretty exclusive lineup.
Dude, at retail, I'm buying the case and then the store out. To me, this is something that you want to make a statement. You want to show up somewhere. I mean, whether you are an experienced bourbon drinker or whether it's your first time, this is an awesome rye.
I'm almost getting like some interesting like citrus notes on it.
Mm-hmm. Little citrusy. It's got a little bit of a bite, but it's just so balanced for the proof. I mean, that's like dang near 130 in it. Yeah, 129.5. I mean, for 130 proof, I mean, this really is going back quite easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a high proof whiskey. I don't know, man. I think for me, if I had to rate this on our scale, I'm probably gonna. If it's at a bar, I'm definitely gonna get a pour of it.
What are you paying at a bar though? And what would the max be the bar could charge you and you would pay it?
If I had never had this before and I really wanted to try it, I would pay $35 for a 1 ounce pour.
Time you map that out, you're probably right about where that bottle is secondary.
Yeah. I don't think I'm definitely not paying secondary. I would pay retail, but these you just don't find at retail unless you're winning them in the lottery or something like that. This is a great bottle. I don't think it's worth that hype. I'm not trying to say there's anything wrong with it. For me, I think there's like for the price point and kind of what it brings, there are some other good rye expressions that are out there.
I'm gonna disagree. It's the best rye expression I've had. It's just so awesome.
Man, I wish this was your blind.
I almost want to take it because like this to me is like one of those bottles where the hype finally lives the price point. We've tried a lot of expensive bourbon, and typically the secondary market on it is not strong enough for me to buy another one. Minus like, what's the Christmas bottle? Midnight, a Dram. Dram might pay secondary. Man, like if I really wanted one, I really think this kind of holds its value on the secondary for two reasons. A, it's obviously part of the BTAC lineup. But more importantly, I honestly think this is one of the better ryes. Out of all the ryes we've had, I would put my money where my mouth is. This is going to take a ride out today.
All right, well, let's find out. So what we're going to do now is, with every bottle that we review, we're going to put it up against one of our top 5. So. Alrighty. Oh, Jesus. Wow. They smell so similar, it's really hard to actually tell. This one's got that sort of musty aged note with a lot of alcohol in it though too. Wow.
Interesting.
Okay, that's good. This was real smooth up front. The nose is a lot of like if you took a caramel apple and you dusted it with cinnamon, maybe a little bit of brown sugar. That's kind of what this smells like. The palate on it is real smooth. The finish is pretty short. It's already kind of off my palate, but a lot of kind of good flavors. This.
Have you been drinking today?
Who, me?
Yeah. You been drinking?
No. Why?
You find out.
Oh, fuck. Winner.
I'm done. I quit. Line me up.
Dude,
Come on.
I'm not even kidding. It's just so much easier to sip on.
Line me up. I'm going against these two. I want you to switch them around. Don't let me know if you're wrong. And it's okay to be wrong, Zach.
Here's the thing. You're going to be able to tell. It's very clear. The proof is not even remotely close. Hold on.
I just need to know. Am I buying into the bottle or am I not buying into the bottle? I just feel so strongly about this one. It's just so much better.
I disagree.
I will say this.
This drinks easier.
Blue Run. It pains me to say this. I've been trying to take this bottle down weekly, and it just doesn't go down. But you can't tell me this is better than this.
I can. So here's the thing. It's all subjective. Everybody has their own preferences and stuff like that. For me, that Blue Run is just, it's smoother, it's easier to sip on, it's more enjoyable. This, not that it's bad, but there's just a bite to it that makes it not quite as enjoyable. Like I think if I was gonna have like a Sazerac cocktail, that would be my go-to. Because it's gonna hold up in a cocktail much better than the Blue Run would, right? Because of the proof and some of the spices in it, they're gonna come through. But if I'm just sipping on something neat, it's the Blue Run.
I'm kind of speechless. So, on that note,
It is what it is.
100 subscribers. We probably just lost one.
You can hate all you want. Here's the thing.
I mean, you got a good point about the proof. I mean, when I was blind taste testing it, it's not even fair. The proof is very... Yeah. The Blue Run honestly is smooth.
Yeah. It's decent. Everybody's got their own thing, you know?
I won't admit this outside of this, but, I mean, truthfully, the one on the left tasted a little better. But I'm not going to admit that again moving forward, so...
It's a good thing we got that on camera.
We're going to delete that.
Editor Micah, don't delete that.
I mean, Handy, honestly, it's something special in my mind. For Zach, it's not. I still think if you're at a bar...
It is something special. It's part of a very, like, high-end... like, if you're... This is a bottle that you bring out on special occasions. Yeah. It's something that you use if you're, I don't know, having a kid, getting a big promotion, moving somewhere exotic.
100 subscribers on YouTube.
100 subscribers on YouTube, you know. It's just, you know, for me, if I had to pick what I'm going to sip on, it's probably going to be that Blue Run Reflection between the two.
Well, I think that's what makes whiskey fun. We have different palates on it. Yeah. But if you have a chance to try it, I mean, I'd even bump you to $49 on a try on this one. I would. If I haven't tried it, I'd pay $49.
For a try at a bar for the Handy?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, like it's definitely worth a try.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going to pay secondary prices. Retail is about as much as I'd pay for that. It's a good bottle, though. Yeah. Definitely not hating on it. With that being said, we did hit our 100 subscriber mark. So what that means is that we are going to be doing something a little special to kind of celebrate that landmark for us. So we have some sample bottles. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a list. So of all of our subscribers, if you are subscribed up to our channel as of the date that this is being released, we are going to be picking one person at random. As long as you are 21 years and older, we will be reaching out to you to see what you would like to sample from our collection back here.
Yeah.
So if there is a bottle that you're interested in, if we end up reaching out to you about getting a sample pour, congratulations. Let us know what you want to pour of.
Yeah. I'll even take it to the infinity, bro, if you really want to.
That's true. We
may
may even throw in a of a little bonus pour
Ooh.
of the Infinity Barrel, just so that way you can get a chance to check that out as well.
Well, if you made it this far, we appreciate you hanging out with us, guys. Gator Nation out. That's it.